Hello and welcome to your workout for today. We are doing a focus on glutes, cardio, arms, and then glutes again. 4 circuits for you. The only equipment I have a set of 8-pound weights, 5-pound weights, and a hip resistance band. So optional for most of the moves for all of those. If you don't have any of those, you can grab a couple water bottles, a couple soup cans, and we'll make it work. All right, let's get right to it. Let's go ahead and warm it up first. Okay, let's march. Let's reach overhead. Inhale. Exhale. Great work. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Let it out and then open it up to the back. Exhale to the front. Good. Stretching out that upper back. There we go. Let's do arm circles. Bring it forward. Send it back. Good. Other side. So important to warm up our muscles and loosen up our joints. Shoulder rolls to the back, just to get our body ready for the work we're about to do, especially as we get a little bit older. We definitely need to do the warm-up. It just becomes more important as we age. All right, clasp your hands behind your back. Roll that neck out a little bit. Okay, go ahead and kick out one heel, hinge your hips, sweep your arms down and up, and alternate other side. There we go. Get that hamstring, get those hips. One more each side. Keep breathing. There we go. And then let's open up the hips. Send it back. Bring it forward. Other side. Send it back. Bring it forward. One more each side. Great job. Okay, first move. We're doing glutes. You're going to grab some weights if you want. We're doing a weighted squat. You could do it without the weights as well. Okay, in your squat, I want your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Toes are barely pointed out. And your weight is all the way through the feet. So if you're holding your weights, you can hold them down here, or you can hold them up by your chest. Either one. You want to keep that flat back. So when we're to the side here, I want that back nice and straight. Like, in other words, I don't want you to arch your back like that. Okay, so send your butt back. Keep that back nice and straight as you come down. I don't want that knee beyond those toes either, and rest. Remember, you can do that one without weights. Absolutely. Next one, we're going to be down on the mat. And this one optional if you want to use the hip resistance band. You do it right above your knees. You can do it without. Okay, come into hands and knees, flat back, engage that core. Open up one knee, and you're going to close it and open it and close it. So we're doing fire hydrants, but you might notice you're going to feel this in your core also, because you're needing to stabilize on that one leg as you raise the other one. Good. Open, close. Remember, you can do this with the hip resistance band if you want a little more challenge. So keep your core engaged. Keep it kind of squared towards the mat as you raise that leg and rest. Next, we're staying down on the mat. I am going to do the hip resistance band for this one. We're going to do donkey kicks. So again, we're going to be in hands and knees. Engage that core again. Flat foot, and you're going to kick towards that ceiling. So the bottom of your foot should be in line with that ceiling. And really squeeze that glute. You should be able to contract that muscle, that hamstring and that glute as you come up. But again, keep that back nice and flat. Engage that core. Keep it, your shoulders and hips kind of squared towards the mat as much as you can, so you're not twisting too much. Good. 2 more seconds and rest. Okay, we're going to flip it over. We are going to do wide bridges. I'm not going to use the hip resistance band for this one because we're going to be stepping our feet on the edges of the mat. So wide bridge, my feet are on the edges of the mat, toes are slightly pointed out, and I'm going to exhale, bring it up, squeeze those glutes at the top, slow lower, hover my butt right above the mat, and then bring it up. If you want a little more, you can hold 1 or 2 weights on your hips just to give you that added resistance. Inhale, exhale, squeeze at the top. Doing great. Don't land on the mat unless you need to. Keep that core engaged. Inhale, exhale, Squeeze at the top. After this, we're going to repeat that whole circuit. So we're going to go into those squats, optional with weights. Good. Rest. Okay, bring it back up. So like I was saying, I have my 2 8-pound weights here. You could use one weight. You could use a kettlebell. You could use a baby, whatever you got, okay? As long as you're doing so safely and carefully, of course. All right, into that squat position. Bring it down. Back is flat. Sending your butt back. Knees do not go over the toes. Weight is through the whole foot. Good job. And breathing. Good. You should be starting to feel this in those legs now. Here we go. Almost done here, and then we go back down to the mat. Good. Keep that weight through that whole foot and rest. Okay, back down for fire hydrants. Okay, this time, other leg. So you're on hands and knees. Nice flat back. Belly button to spine. And then I'm going to open up that leg, that bent leg, and then close it. Good. So we are getting that outer thigh and that glute, but you're also working that core as you're maintaining your stability. Good. Nice work. Good. Nice steady pace. We don't want to rush through it. Really get those muscles to activate. And I keep breathing. Good, almost there, rest. Okay, donkey kicks again. I'm choosing to use my hip resistance band. I'm gonna place it right above my knees. Okay, other leg this time. Hands and knees, engage the core, bring that leg up, stomp on that ceiling. Really try to keep your core lined up with the mat. Just like don't be twisting to one side as you're lifting that leg. So really thinking about contracting your glute, contracting that area right below your glute, right under your butt, like the top of your hamstring. We really want to tighten that up with this move. Good, nice and steady. Get that contraction. Resistance band really helps with that. Rest. Okay, carefully take it off. We're going to do wide bridges. So like I was saying, if you want to, you could hold 1 or 2 weights on your hips to give a little more resistance in your wide bridge. So feet are on the edges of the mat, toes are pointed out, and squeeze at the top. Here I have 2 8s. I'm kind of like making a little triangle on my hips. Or if you wanted to just have 1 weight, it's just resting. I'm just holding it for balance, but my hips are really what's lifting the weight. Inhale, exhale, squeeze those glutes at the top. Okay, we got 12 seconds here. Really work those glutes. That's our main focus today. Of course, we're doing arms and cardio as well. We really want to make those glutes work. And rest. Okay, get those weights out of your way. We are moving on to cardio. Okay, 4 moves. First one, forward and back runs. You're jogging forward, you're jogging back. Simple as that. Second move, standing knee tucks. Optional with 1 weight if you want. Arms overhead, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Third move, jump rope. Just like this. If you need more of a challenge, you can do single leg jump rope, and then we'll switch halfway through. And then mountain climbers is our last one. So you can do that down on the mat or at an incline. So first one, forward and back runs. Here we go. Jog it forward and send it back. Just something kind of simple as our first one, starting to get that heart rate up. We're still warming up those muscles. Each move in my cardio circuits is 35 seconds long, and then we have a 10-second rest. So we're really driving home that HIIT style cardio. And there we go. Keep breathing. And rest. Okay, next move, optional One weight, not too heavy on this. I've got a 5-pound weight here. Standing knee tucks. So feet are about hip distance apart. Engage that core. Arms overhead. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You're activating that core as you come down on that exhale. And we're doing it quickly. So we're raising that heart rate. Good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. But again, you're still going to get your heart rate up if you're doing this without a weight. You're still going to work that core. Great job. Rest. Set it down. Okay, next we have jump rope or single leg jump rope if you need more of a challenge. All right, here we go. Now these go fast. Good. Here's jump rope. If you're doing single leg, you're looking like this. Or if you want to switch to the other side, you're looking like this, okay? Either one, I just want you moving. Good. These quick bursts of cardio are really what's going to drive your energy up, drive your metabolism up, and boost those endorphins as well. So we get all those benefits in these little short cardio circuits. Good. You got this. Okay, 10-second rest. Get water anytime you need. We're doing mountain climbers. So that's where we come into plank. And like I said, you could do this on the edge of a counter or a bench as well. Come into your high plank, nice flat back, engage that core, and then alternate, bringing one knee towards your chest and then the other one, okay? So yes, we're getting that cardio, we're working that heart, but I had to get a little core in here because we're not doing a core circuit today. So I had to get some core exercises in with the cardio, okay? Good job, you got this. Keep that back flat. Notice my back is flat. I'm not like arching or rounding. I'm staying right here, shoulders over those wrists. Rest. Now we repeat the whole thing, okay? Get a quick little breather for a few seconds. Forward and back runs is up next. Here we go. Jog it forward, send it back. You are doing great. And back. Already getting a boost of energy. This morning I was kind of cranky, kind of grumpy, not feeling like I wanted to do my workout, but so happy to be recording this for you, doing the workout with you. And that's just proof right there. Even I need that motivation. I need that encouragement. And when we do it, we keep those promises to ourselves and we just follow through because we know that we're gonna be appreciative. 10-second rest. And it's true. Just every time we feel better and we get those benefits. Okay, standing knee tucks. I'm choosing to use a weight. Inhale, exhale. Good. And it's so hard. The me who makes these promises to work out every day, to wake up early, work out every day before the kids get up, and the me who's actually trying to get out of bed are two different people. But man, when I'm on a roll and I'm doing my workouts consistently, I'm a better mom, I'm a better wife, I'm a nicer person overall. I'm more productive, more successful. So we can do it. Rest. Jump rope or single leg jump rope. Okay, deep breath. Here we go. Jump rope here or single leg jump rope here or single leg jump rope here. You can alternate. It gets hard. This works the core too, so engage that core, belly button to spine. If you're doing single leg, I try to mix it up a little bit. Good. After this, we just have mountain climbers. Good work. Okay, keep breathing. Okay, last move, mountain climbers. In that nice solid plank, I want that straight line with your back, straight line with your arms. Gauge that core, belly button to spine, and here we go. You got this. Yes, cardio. Yes, abs. Yes, arms. Yes, legs. We are getting it all. And you're almost done. This is the last move in this circuit. Don't forget Belly button all the way to that spine. You got to keep that activation to get the full benefits of this. Almost there. Done. Way to go. Get a sip of water after that. Okay, moving on to arms. We're going to have an overhead tricep extension. So this one, we really need some kind of weight. You can go very light with this. You can grab a water bottle or something in your house that's not too heavy. Whew, here we go. I'm going to use an 8. 2 hands above my head. Keep my upper arms stationary. I'm bending at that elbow, lowering that weight right behind my head. Elbows are forward. I'm sorry, you cannot fully see me. I'll do it like this. Elbows are forward. I'll go for an angle right here. Slow lower down. Bring it up. So like I was saying, my upper arms are not moving very much. It's my forearms that are moving, bending at the elbow, but we want to feel this in your tricep because that's what's supporting the weight. Okay, next, bicep circles. 2 weights, 2 water bottles, 2 soup cans, whatever you got, okay? You don't have to go real heavy. I have 8s. You could do 3s, you could do 5s, you could do 12s, whatever is comfortable for you, okay? Hip distance apart, belly button to spine. Draw circles outward with your hands, your forearms. My upper arms are fixed at my sides. Good. Engage that core. Nice steady pace as we draw those circles. Doing great. Good. Should be starting to feel this. So notice my upper arms are like glued to my sides. They're not really moving. Rest. Next, we're gonna do a half hinge with neutral rows. So when I say a half hinge, I mean about here. Notice that my back is flat, okay? Palms are facing each other, and then we're gonna be rowing it up right to our armpits. Elbows come back. Adjust as you needed. Make those little adjustments. Engage that core. Bring up those weights. Send it back. Okay, I want your back like a ski slope, like a ramp. I don't want it like this. I don't want it like this. I just want it straight. Nice angle right there. When you engage your core, that helps you keep your back nice and sturdy and strong. You're doing great. Again, you do not have to go heavy with this at all. Good, rest. Okay, we're gonna go down to the mat for a chest press. When you're lying down, pretend you're holding a barbell. Okay, straight legs, or actually bent might support your back more. Bring it up and slow lower down. Good. So like I said, if you're holding a barbell, how would your arms move? You're pushing it above your chest. You're lowering it down as your elbows come wide. If you need more with this, you can raise one leg as you bring them down. Get that core too. As long as your belly button is to your spine, you're not getting any dome and cone here pushing out. But that is completely optional. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Rest. Bring it back up, overhead tricep extension. 1 weight, 2 hands. Oh yeah, this one is a little easier, I think, for you to see if I'm down on the mat. Okay, weights up, elbows are forward, and bend. Slow lower down. Doing great. Second time through this circuit. After this, we just have one more circuit, and then we cool down. And it's glutes. Okay, so like this. Straight. Keep those elbows straight as possible. Good, like that. Support that back. So only go as far as you can without arching that back. Because as soon as you arch that back, that can cause some pain. Rest. Okay, 2 weights. Bicep circles. My best recommendation for weights, I found on Amazon a set of 3s, 5s, and 8s, and that's honestly what I primarily use. Sometimes I use 10s, sometimes I use a 15-pound kettlebell, but I don't really go much heavier than that. Okay, you certainly can if that's, if that's your thing and that feels comfortable to you. But I would say though that was probably the most versatile investment in set of weights that I've gotten, because that's what I primarily use. Good. Belly button to spine. Good. Drawing those circles outward. Keeping those upper arms fixed at your sides. Good. Getting stronger. Rest. Okay, half hinge with a neutral row. Neutral grip just means that our palms are facing towards each other. So again, I'm going to just move my hair out of the way so you can see this flat back. Feet are about hip distance apart. I'm bending right here and then rowing it up. Kind of like you were to bend over and pick up 2 grocery bags, right? Or 2 diaper bags, or whatever. All the things. We're always picking up all the things. So this is going to help you with that. You want to have that support in your legs. You want to have your weight evenly distributed through each foot. You see my slight bend in my knee. You see my hinge in my hips. You see that my back is straight. That's going to give me the most support and stability as I'm picking up things to avoid injury. Rest. Okay, chest press. Let's do it. Down on the mat. Remember, it's a barbell. Whew. Weights are right above that chest. And here we go. Bring it up, bring it down. Okay, if you need more, like I said, raise the leg and lower it. Raise it, lower it. Good. Gauge that core for stability. Bend those elbows as you come down. Rest. Done with that circuit. Move those weights out of your way. We've got glutes. And I recommend a hip resistance band for the first move. Okay, we are doing what's called monster walks, and this is a great way to really wake up the glute muscles and get you ready for more work, basically. So it's good at the beginning of a glute circuit. Okay, so we have got this right above our knees. We got a slight bend. We're gonna do side together, side together, side together, side together, okay? Or however much room you have, use what you got. I'm in a slight bend. So I'm in a squat, like a half squat. If that's too easy for you, squat down lower. Hold some weights. Make it your workout. As long as you're doing so safely and carefully. Okay, good, there we go. You should feel those glutes, those thighs, those hamstrings. Everything's waking up, getting ready to work. Okay, carefully take it off. We are going to do a Romanian deadlift. So you need 2 weights or 1 kettlebell, if that's your preference. I have 2 8s. I'm gonna be to the side. My feet are about hip distance apart. Palms are facing my legs. I'm gonna do a slow lower down, nice hinge till I get to a flat back. I feel a stretch in my hamstrings. I'm inhaling. Exhale, bring it up, shoulders back to neutral, okay? Inhale, slow lower down, stretch those hamstrings. Bring it up, exhale, neutral posture. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bring it up. Notice the weights are very close to my legs. If they're too far out in front, that can hurt my back. Okay, I've got this very slight bend in my knees as I come down. This is another one to practice for lifting things. And rest. Okay, next, we're going down to the mat. And I'm gonna say use the band for this one. Come on down to the mat on your forearms, face down. I know, it's quick. Okay, extend that right leg, point that toe, engage that core, and raise it straight up. Keep that toe pointed. That is elongating the muscle that we're trying to target. So it's going to help us contract it easier and get our results, better results quicker. There we go. Just doing the one leg this time. Second time through, we'll do the other leg. Okay, keep that core engaged. Keep that toe pointed. And rest. Okay, flip it over. Take off the band. We're doing marching bridges. If you want a challenge, you can hold weights if you want. Okay, we're gonna come up into a bridge. Stay here, squeeze those glutes. Alternate, bring one knee and then the other one. Staying up. If this is too much, I just want you to do regular bridges, okay? If it's hurting your low back or anything like that, we don't want to aggravate any issues. So if this is too much, please do regular bridges. If this is not hard enough for you, you can hold weights, 1 or 2 weights on your waist, on your hips. Don't dip the low back like I was just starting to do. Keep those hips up, glutes contracted. So you alternate bringing up one knee and then the other. Rest. Back up with the band on. And that's a lot of put it on, take it off. But again, you do not have to use a hip resistance band. That is optional. Okay, monster walks. Want that nice half squat. Side together, side together. Hey, this is our last time through and this is our last circuit. So after this, we have 3 moves left. So I want to see all out effort. I want to see it. We're almost there. Get a little lower in that squat. Just because. A little lower in that squat. If you're feeling crazy, hold a weight. Good. We got this. Romanian deadlifts is next. Okay, we got about 10 more seconds here. As soon as we're done, you carefully take off the band and you get, if you're using weights, you can do a Romanian deadlift with no weights. You're still really working those glutes and those hamstrings. Okay, carefully take it off, please. Woo, don't get it stuck on your foot like I did. All right, I got my 2 8s. You can do no weight, you could do kettlebell. You could do much lighter if you choose. Feet are about hip distance apart. Weight through the whole foot. Slow, lower down. Inhale. Exhale. Neutral posture. Soft bend in that knee. As you come down, stretch those hamstrings. Weights are very close to my legs. Flat back. Exhale. Bring it up to neutral posture. Very important. When you bring it up, do not do this. Do not thrust your hips. That can damage your pelvic floor. We just want to come up to neutral posture. Just bring the shoulders back a little. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. There we go. Set them down. Put on the band if you choose. Single leg lifts. Other leg this time. Carefully put it right above your knees. Flip it over. On those forearms, engage that core, extend that left leg, point that toe, and raise, and raise. Keep the toe pointed. Engage that hamstring, engage that glute, and also engage your core. I know it's a lot. You gotta stabilize. Just like when we did that fire hydrant, right? You're lifting up one leg, your core is working to stabilize you, to compensate for losing that limb of stability. Good. Almost there. After this one, we just have 1 move left. And rest. Carefully take off the band. Whew. Okay, marching bridges or regular bridges if you're choosing that version. Okay, here we go. Bring it up. Squeeze those glutes. Hips are up. March. March. Okay, like I said, if you're choosing to do regular bridges, that's here. If you need more, you're putting a weight on your hips. But do not sink that low back. I want your hips up. I want your glutes engaged the whole time. because when your hips are up and you're engaging those glutes, that's actually supporting your low back to help you avoid injury. Awesome job, Mama. You are almost done. Way to go for showing up, doing the work, even though it is really, really hard. Rest. But you are done. You're done with the workout. We just have to cool down. That's it. All right. Take about 5 seconds. Just let that heart rate come down. Get a sip of water. Walk around your room a little bit. A couple deep breaths. All right, here we go. The easy part. Just a quick stretch and cool down. One arm across the body. Good. Other side. Right over my mic, so sorry if that made a noise. Oh, good. Bring it back. Get that tricep. Other side. Feet together. Get those obliques and that hip too. I always feel that right in here. Other side. Good work today. I am so proud of you that you showed up. You did the work, to be honest. You are what keeps me going. Give me a purpose to do these workouts because I struggle too. We all do. It's hard. But you are doing it, and that's all we can do is show up and do the best we can each day. And that's going to look different every day, and that's okay. But just know you're not alone. We're doing this together. I'm here to support you. Reach out if you need it. And thank you so much for joining me today. So a couple reminders, make sure you hydrate. Make sure you stretch more if you need it. And make sure you get some extra protein to replenish those muscles. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.